All right, let's dive deep together into today's topic, the 3 simple yet incredibly powerful steps to conquer your self-limiting beliefs and start manifesting like a god. I mean it. We're not just playing with words here, we're talking about transforming the very way you think, act, and feel about yourself, so you can truly start attracting the life you've always wanted. Now, before we press in, let me ask you, have you ever felt like no matter how hard you try, something's holding you back? Like some invisible wall is keeping you from breaking through to the next level? One day you're all fired up, only to have that energy fade as motivational quotes slowly sound like empty words. That's not just bad luck or the way life works. That wall, it's built from a series of stories you've been telling yourself for years. These are called self-limiting beliefs, and today we're going to tear them down, brick by brick. Today's a special day. The universe, along with a very potent astrological event, think full moon, solar eclipse, or the mighty alignment of planets, has created the perfect atmosphere for deep transformation. Imagine the cosmos handing you a mirror and saying, it's time to face yourself and change. Right now, more than ever, is your time to clear those blocks and step into your divine, most powerful self. Let's get into the first step, awareness. Now, I want you to understand how important this is, so stick with me. If you're not aware of these limiting beliefs, they'll continue to run your life from the shadows. You may think you want success, love, abundance, but these underlying beliefs will have you doing the opposite of what's necessary to attract those things. It's kind of like trying to drive with the parking brake on. You're gunning the engine, but you're not going anywhere. So how do we become aware of these beliefs that are often buried so deep? Start by asking yourself one simple question. What's stopping me? If you're thinking about a specific area of your life, career, relationships, financial success, what's the first thought that comes to mind when you ask, why don't I have this yet? That instinctive answer, the first thought, it's pure gold. That's where your limiting belief lies. Let's get practical. Grab a journal or your phone right now. I'm serious. Pause this video if you need to. Now, think about a goal or dream you've been chasing for far too long. Maybe it's financial freedom, being able to make enough money, not just to pay the bills, but to live the life of your dreams, guilt-free. Why don't you have that yet? Write down your thoughts. Don't filter yourself. Maybe you wrote something like, I don't deserve that much money, or I've always been terrible with finances. Maybe it'll be subtle, like, my job doesn't pay enough. Pay attention. These are all limiting beliefs. These beliefs have been living rent-free in your mind and dictating your actions. Every time an opportunity comes up where you could invest, start a side hustle, or even ask for that promotion, instead of seeing these moments as doors to growth, your brain says, nah, maybe next time, or I couldn't possibly pull that off. Now, I know you've probably heard of the power of the subconscious mind before, but I want to make sure you really get this. These self-limiting beliefs are often so ingrained in us that we build entire identities around them. For example, someone who believes, I've always been unhealthy, it runs in my family, might skip the gym because they know it won't make a difference. Avoidance becomes a safety net for staying in the comfort zone where this belief feels true. But guess what? Just because something feels true doesn't mean it is true. Here's where the astrological event comes in. This particular energetic alignment is lighting up what's hidden inside us. It's like the universe shining a flashlight into the dusty corners of your subconscious mind, making it easier for you to see, to become aware of these beliefs. You don't have to force this process right now. Simply ask the question, trust the energy, and let these limiting beliefs rise to the surface. Great. Now that you've pulled those limiting beliefs up to the surface, now that you can feel them, you're probably thinking, okay, but how do I get rid of this? That's where step 2 comes in, challenging your beliefs. You see, these thoughts are rooted in fear, inadequacy, and sometimes just flat-out misinformation. They've been created because your mind wanted to protect you all these years. But now, these beliefs are actually stopping you from growing. So, how do we challenge them? It starts by taking each limiting belief you uncovered in step 1 and asking yourself, is this really true? You might feel resistance at first. Your mind might say, yes, it's true. I have evidence, just look at my past failures. But wait for a moment before you accept that. Ask yourself another question. Is it always true? And then, this is the game changer. What else could be true? Let me share an example. Say one of your limiting beliefs is, I'm terrible at relationships. Maybe you've had a couple that didn't go so well, and now your brain protects you by telling you it's just who you are. But could it also be true that you haven't learned the right skills yet? Or that you hadn't met the right partner yet? Could it be that those past relationships served their purpose and prepared you for something better? When we challenge beliefs, we start loosening the hold they have over us. This is where your mind begins to break free. Once you start questioning these outdated thoughts, you're unlocking new possibilities. Suddenly, your whole outlook on life shifts, and the opportunities that once seemed out of reach begin to feel possible, even probable. And here's the beautiful thing. The universe, in its current energy alignment, is backing you up in this process. This astrological event is giving you the push you need to challenge the old and rewrite your story. Use it. Right now, you have energetic support from above, a cosmic ally helping you make these mental shifts easier than ever before. To help you solidify this challenge, I want you to create a new narrative or affirmation to replace each limiting belief. For every I can't, we're going to replace it with I can and I am. Real talk. You're rewriting your truth here. For example, change I'm terrible with money into I am learning and mastering my financial abundance every day. Even if it feels uncomfortable at first, stick with it. Words have power, especially spoken words. Say these affirmations out loud. Feel them in your body and speak them with conviction. You are forming new neural pathways, and this takes time, but consistency here is everything. As you go through this astrological phase, make this a daily ritual. Speak your new beliefs into existence and trust that the energy is supporting you. Anytime your mind tries to pull you back, repeat your new affirmations. You are in control now. Now that we've covered awareness and challenging those beliefs, let's move into embodying your godlike self. This is where everything begins to click, where all the inner work transforms into outer action. Think of this as the bridge between who you've been and who you're becoming. It's the moment you step into your power and start showing up in life as the version of yourself that you've always dreamed of being. Let's take a moment to visualize this together. Imagine waking up every day with a sense of calm confidence. You no longer doubt yourself or question if you're enough. You simply know that you're on the right path, that everything you desire is already yours, waiting for you to claim it. Feel that energy for a second. The ease, the flow, the alignment. That feeling is what we're moving toward in this step. Here's the thing. Embodiment is about more than just thinking differently. It's about acting differently too. The universe responds to energy, and your energy is shaped not just by your thoughts, but by your actions. When you start taking action that aligns with your new beliefs, you send a powerful message to the universe that you're serious about this transformation. And guess what? The universe responds. Opportunities show up. Doors that once seemed locked begin to open. You start to feel like the world is working with you instead of against you. So how do we do this? It starts with small, intentional shifts in how you move through your day. Let's say one of your old limiting beliefs was, "I'm not good enough to lead." You've challenged that belief, created a new one, "I am a natural and capable leader." But now you need to live it. This might mean speaking up in meetings, volunteering to take the lead on a project, or even just carrying yourself with more confidence. It doesn't have to be a giant leap. Small, consistent actions create the biggest changes over time. Let's bring this to life even more. Picture yourself standing tall, shoulders back, with an air of quiet assurance. You're not rushing, you're not second-guessing. Every step you take is deliberate. Every decision you make feels aligned. You're no longer reacting to life. You're creating it. That's the energy we're cultivating here. Another way to embody your new self is through rituals. Rituals have a way of anchoring us into our intentions and keeping us aligned with our goals. Maybe it's starting your day with affirmations, moving your body in a way that feels powerful, or meditating to connect with your higher self. These daily practices act as reminders of who you're becoming and keep you grounded in this new energy. You'll also want to pay attention to how you talk to yourself throughout the day. Words have power, especially the words we use with ourselves. If you catch your mind slipping back into old patterns, maybe you're thinking, "I'm not ready for this," or "What if I fail?" Gently remind yourself of the truth. Replace those thoughts with something empowering. Try saying, "I've got this," or "I trust myself and my journey." It's not about being perfect. It's about staying committed to your growth, even when it feels challenging. And remember, embodiment isn't just about the big moments. It's about the way you carry yourself in the small, everyday ones too. It's the way you walk into a room, the way you handle setbacks, the way you treat yourself when things don't go as planned. These little moments add up to create the energy you're putting out into the world, so give yourself permission to lean into them fully. As we are talking about embodying this new version of you, I want to remind you of something important. This process isn't about becoming someone else. It's about coming home to who you've always been. Your most authentic, powerful self has always been within you. We're not creating something new here. We're simply uncovering what's already there. That's the beauty of this journey. And here's where today's astrological energy can really help you. Right now, the universe is aligned to amplify your intentions. It's as if the cosmos is saying, "We've got your back." Use this energy. Tap into it. Let it fuel your actions and strengthen your belief in yourself. When you align your energy with the energy of the universe, magic happens. Things begin to flow, and you start to see results that feel almost effortless. So, Here's your next step. I want you to commit to one action today that aligns with your new self. It doesn't have to be complicated. Maybe it's signing up for that class you've been putting off, reaching out to someone who inspires you, or simply saying no to something that doesn't feel aligned anymore. Whatever it is, make it intentional. Let it be a reflection of the person you're stepping into. Finally, I want you to know that you don't have to do this alone. Transformation is a journey, and having support makes all the difference. That's why we've created free resources and a community to help you every step of the way. Whether you need guidance, encouragement, or just a space to connect with like-minded souls, we've got you covered. Check the description for more details and take advantage of everything we've put together for you. You're already on the path to becoming your most powerful self, and the fact that you're here doing this work shows just how ready you are for this transformation. Trust yourself, trust the process, and trust the universe. You've got this. Now, let's go create some magic together.